Hello. First, I'd like to apologize. I'm sick and not feeling well. So I tried to wait as long as possible before I did this video to maybe you could hear me and have a voice. But our assignment today was to basically find a villain in a movie show or TV or on the internet. And then we want to take that villain through the basic ID acronym that you went over in the chapter in the PowerPoint. So the person or the villain that I decided to use was Cruella de Vil from the 101 Dalmatians. So the first part in the basic ID acronym is B, which is behavior. I think Cruella's behavior is, of course, she's mean. She's trying to take away these puppies. She wants to make money off of them. She, wants to be able to wear them as a coat. And she's just, like every time I sit here and think about 101 Dalmatians and think about Cruella de Vil, you sit there and you think about her laugh that she has in the cartoon or in the movie, and it's just like it's just evil, the evil laugh that you won't forget if you ever watch that show. So her behavior is just out of this world of the things that she wants to do just to an animal. And then the second one in the basic ID acronym is A, which is going to be their attitude. So when I talk about attitude, you talk about their emotions, the cognitive, their behavioral. Like emotional, like I talked a little bit about it in their behavior, but emotional, how it makes me feel, it's just, she's just so evil. And you want to get rid of the evil people in the world, and you don't need those people around you in your life. Because then it also makes, the things that you do, you just get down upon yourself if you're around someone that's down or someone that's evil. So you always want to fill yourself with people that are positive. So just the way she handles herself and conducts herself, it just I just get so mad at her, and I don't want her. I don't want her around, because she's hurting poor little precious puppies, which are the cutest things in the world. And then next comes S, which is your sensations, so your senses. So you see, when you sit there and look at her, you always see the black and white. She has the black and white hair, the black and white coat, the bright red lipstick. She's not, she's just dark. You see that dark side that comes out of her. And then, of course, like I talked about, the laugh. You can hear that laugh, and you don't forget that laugh that she does. The fourth one is imaginary, or sorry, imagery. So you go back to kind of like the senses, but in the imagery, you sit there and look at the way she looks, the way that she dresses, and just how she handles and conducts herself. So you always sit there and look at, the black and white hair again. And then she always has people, she, puts the two guys off as her little workers so she doesn't have to do the work. They're the ones that are going to be responsible for taking care of all this for her, not her. But one thing she does with those two gentlemen that are working with her, she always calls them stupid or dumb because the puppies always are able to get away from them. So she talks down upon people. Just the imagery that she puts off upon herself, it's just no. She's just so rude and so mean to everybody that's around her, even the people that are supposed to work with her. You definitely don't want to treat your coworkers or your employees the way that she treats these two gentlemen. And then the last but not the least, the C in the basic ID is going to be your cognition. So basically, it's, mental. What are you telling yourself when you see this character? When you hear this character? Like every time, again, like we go back to her laugh because with Cruella de Vil, like her laugh is just no other. You just, like I said, you just never forget that laugh. It's her laugh, and every time you hear it, hey, they're watching 101 Dalmatians. You can hear that laugh and recognize that laugh. It's, it's kind of like her face. Like that's who she is. You don't really have to see what's going on to know, hey, here she comes. Here comes the evilness. So when I sit there and think about Cruella de Vil and what I tell myself, I just sit there and think about, how can she be so mean to these people, to these puppies? How can you sit there and want to take something away from somebody as sweet as puppies? You sit there and think it's just because she wants their coats, because she likes that. She likes the black and white. So the things that she wants to do and the things that she tries to do with them is just absolutely, really just mean and shouldn't be handled or dealt with.